Okay, Amflow folks, just had a little local ride. It's a bit muddy, so I'm just going to wash the bike, but the reason I'm sort of filming this is I put a SIM card in the display unit a couple of days ago, and when I did it I noticed there's no rubber seal or any sort of seal around that edge. It's literally the plastic against the frame, so I'm just wondering whether that's a bit of a weak spot for water to get in. I know on my caliper it is, and also the cable ports here, it gets in there. So I'm just going to wash the bike. I'll give it a good dosing of water around that area, and then I'll probably pull the display out and we'll just see if any moisture's got in there, see what it's like. Okay. So I've washed the bike, flipped out the display unit, and straight away, can you see? Look at all that moisture in there, down there. Look, see that there? Look, top of the battery covered. So I think that's a bit of a weak spot, really. Just round here, look. There's no seal or anything, just that plastic edge fitting onto the frame. And yeah, I pointed the hose pipe right at it, but I mean, that's the top of the battery there. Look how much moisture's on there. Also in these connections here. So yes, Amflow, a bit of a weak point, I think. I think that's something to think about for as an upgrade on future models, I would say. Could be getting in there as well. I don't know, but that's a pretty tight fit. They look alright actually. If you look on a caliper SL, there's just so much gap on them. That does let water in loads. So I reckon it's more maybe the screen. The screen fitment needs a rubber seal or something around there. Anyway, there we go, now you know. Definitely don't jet wash it anywhere near that screen. Yeah, you're not supposed to jet wash them, but there is going to be loads of people who will use a jet wash. There always is. And loads of people are going to use a hose pipe, but just keep away from that area. That's all I'd say. So, there you go. We'll just also have a little look in this charge port, I think. This behind this flap. Yeah, there's a bit of moisture around the edges, but the actual plug is bone dry. You have got rubber seals around here, so I think that's a winner. They've done a good job there. I'm not sold on the Magura MT5s. I think they're the MT5 Pros. I love the feel of the lever and the way your finger just hooks right into it. Loving the lever, but the power, I'm not sold yet. The back one bedded in and, you know, on the rear, and was just brilliant straight away, but the front was lacking, and I thought the headset was loose, but there's an annoying, and that, from checking everything, if I put my fingers on the pads, that's the pads moving backwards and forwards in the actual caliper. So there seems a hell of a lot of play in there for me. But can anyone shed any light? Is that normal for Magura pads to have that much movement? So something else I've just noticed, should I say, is the compression lever on the rear shock. Put it in a closed position and look, it's just flapping about. I don't know if that's normal. It doesn't seem normal to me. I've checked the grub screw, I've taken that off, and it's all spot on. It's nothing to do with that. So, I mean, that's not an Amflow thing, that's a Fox thing, but that doesn't seem right, so I'll have to be investigating that. I'll tell you what though, looks the old quality in there looks pretty good. I mean, they've actually painted it in there. And it's pretty nicely finished off. There's no like sharp flaky bits of carbon that you normally get when you look in there, so that looks pretty good. A little tip, if you're going to put the SIM card in, I would bang it in a phone before you put it in the display unit there, because if you want to check your balance, or you know, the data balance on it, or top it up if it's a top up type one, you're going to need the phone number relating to that SIM. So you need to bang it in a phone, go in the SIM manager or equivalent on your phone, and get the number related to that SIM before you put it in. Otherwise, you're just going to have to take it all out again and put it in a phone. So just a couple of minor niggles really. There's the water ingress there, which, I mean, Amflow might say it's not designed to take that much water pointing straight at it, but people are going to use those pipes and they're going to jet wash. There's no getting away from it. So that could do with a seal for me around there, just make it a bit better. Stop that water getting in on top of the battery. The old Magura pads, pad movement in the caliper. Again, any Magura fans out there, tell me that's normal. It does make a knock now and again on light braking, but I don't think it's affecting the way they work, but again, probably normal. And then the old compression lever, just a bit old, the old floppy lever. Don't know if that's affecting the way the shot works. Doesn't seem to be, I'm not sure, but anyway, maybe someone can educate me on that. But anyway, apart from them niggles, which again are niggles, they're not, I'm not moaning. The bike's looking and working great. Next ride's Dolby Forest. Couple of days time hopefully, as long as the weather plays ball, we'll get it on some downhills, and that'll be a good test. We'll see, we'll go from there. Cheers, see you later.